Guys, let's explain why every pre-approval letter is different. For the real estate agents, you guys already know all this, but I'm talking to my friends and my sphere and the consumers that are actually going to watch this video. 2 times so far this year in 2025 have I denied somebody because they cannot buy immediately. Now, I'm not saying they can't buy within the next 6 months, but they cannot close on a home in the next 30 to 60 days, likely based upon their situations. And those situations consist of divorce. If you're in the middle of a divorce, you cannot financially get a mortgage because we do not know what debts and assets are going to be yours. The second is a self-employed buyer who just filed his 2024 return. However, we have to verify that return with the IRS, and the IRS will take probably 120-ish, give or take a few days, to verify the tax return. So we can't actually pull what's necessary, called a transcript on that return, to utilize it for buying a home over the next 30 or 60. I bring that up because I only figured those out by diving deeper into and putting my investigative hat on and understanding the documentations and the things that have been provided to me for pre-approval letter. Now, I don't like to give bad news. Trust me, I don't get paid to do it, but I do get paid to mitigate surprises. And unfortunately, these 2 individuals went somewhere else and did get pre-approved. And of course, as you know, those buyers did not actually explain why they may have got denied before and fact check that the new lender couldn't do it. And listen, I'm not saying second opinions are a bad thing. I'm human. I've made mistakes. It could happen, right? But in this case, these are 2 really large reasons why somebody may not qualify today. Thankfully, I knew those real estate agents and they gave me a heads up, but now it's unfortunate the real estate agent has to call the new lending institution and ask the LO if they fact checked XYZ because they knew that they didn't qualify because of that. You know you're not doing your best job when the real estate agent has to ask you if you did your job appropriately. So just giving you a heads up, if you ever get the investigative hat, it's nothing against you. We're just trying to make sure that we're not raising your hopes and going to crush them once you have money invested in a transaction that will not close. Even if somebody else says they can do it, we got to make sure that we're on the same page as to why. So if you ever get turned down and you go to get the second opinion, totally cool. Just make sure you bring up why did you get turned down the first time to make sure that the new lender has the same information, because unless they dig in and do all the same work up front, they may not find the issues that the lender number 1 may have found. And it's critical because those will surface no matter what in the middle of your process. Hope that helps somebody today.